I'm Francis Shaw and I'm Director of Operations at the Fore. We should not be sitting in ivory towers and setting the agenda. We should be listening to what the charities who are eating, sleeping and breathing these issues are focusing on and what they want to do. I would encourage more trusts and foundations to be aware of that power dynamic, and I would also encourage more charities to be a bit braver when chatting to trusts and foundations and to just remember that they really should be the ones to set the agenda. We don't expect perfection when an organisation coming to us for support submits a proposal. The strategic applicant consultant will work with the organisation over a period of weeks to really kick the tires on the proposal, to make it stronger and to make it more sustainable as well. At the end of working with the organisation over a period of several weeks, that proposal is then taken to our decision-making panel. But what's interesting in that is the charity themselves aren't involved in that bit of the process. The strategic applicant consultant comes with that updated, revised, strengthened proposal and advocates for the organisation and answers questions that any of the panelists may have. And that works really, really well because we feel like it completely levels the playing field. It then doesn't come down to which charity has the best fundraiser or which charity can speak the most confident. Everything is very objective. Everyone has the same advantage, and we think it leads to better decision making at the end of the process. What gives me hope in the work that I do is the resilience and ingenuity of the charity leaders that we work with. I don't think any of us are under any illusions at the minute. It's absolutely brutal out there for small charities. And we've seen that with our own portfolio. What I've taken out of that is a sense of hope, because when speaking to the charities that we backed, they are taking the time now to take stock and reflect on what's working, what isn't working, what they should be doing less of, what they should be doing more of, so that they can be as efficient as possible and channel their time better into stuff that delivers real impact for them. And I just feel like that's also quite brave, the way things are at the minute. It could be very easy for organizations to just run for any pot of money, but you know, we aren't seeing that. We are seeing charity leaders continue to be really strategic, really objective and really rational, and it just gives me hope for the future. I wish more people could behave the way those charity leaders do. The landscape out there is absolutely brutal at the minute, but just stay true to who you are and don't try to run for the next pot of money to do X or Y, because I think what can happen there is you can wake up in 5 years' time and think, how did I get here? How has our organization become this? Having that sort of laser vision and resisting the temptation at the minute when it's so easy to give into is really important to avoid organizations losing sight of their mission and why they are here in the first place.